What is up, YouTube? Just want to take a minute to say thank you for checking out my video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, comment, dislike, all the fun stuff, just to help the YouTube algorithm do its thing and get me out there in front of more people so they can tell me that my head's too shiny or I'm stupid or whatever. I need to be nicer to this little fuzzball here. Okay, she doesn't want to sit up there, so anyway. And then I still have the Patreon. I'm working on what I want to do with that for Patreons. Maybe put their suggestions or comments or whatever to the front of the list. I don't know, maybe as I get bigger, I'll do something else too. But I've got that, and then I also have a Amazon affiliate link. Both of those links for the Patreon and the Amazon are down in the description below. With the Amazon, it's regular Amazon. Only difference is if you purchase something from that or using that link, I get a little commission off that. So that would be great. No additional charge for you guys though, and I do not get to see who bought what. I do see what was bought, but not who bought it. But yeah, we'll get to that video here shortly. You guys have a good one. Really enjoy this. Normally I prefer a song that has an actual music video, but this is really good. Like, I could just sit here and just kind of listen to this all day long. It's from Reach Around Publishing. Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. Brenda's Beaver Needs a Barber. And that is a hairy little bastard there.
To taste the sweet, I face the pain.
What is up, YouTube? It's your friendly neighborhood Runningbaldman back again for another video. Hope everybody's having a good week. It's Friday. Oh, it's Friday. I'm so ready for the Friday. I've got a 3-day or 5-day weekend next week. It's next Thursday is my birthday. It's one that ends in 5. So I'm taking Thursday, Friday off, and then that Monday is Labor Day? Memorial Day? Labor Day. So it's a nice little 5-day weekend for me. Yay. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'll probably just ride the bike or do some mow the yard or nothing fun, adult stuff. Enough jibber jabber about that though. Last week we selected, or our wheel selected Ren and Loco. So I've got that pulled up. So I'm excited to see what it is. Or hear how it goes. Funny, not so funny story. A friend of mine is the Loco local Grand Poobah or whatever you want to call them. It's a triathlon club, but Loco, one of the top ones in the country. I seriously doubt that Ren's Loco has anything to do with that. I just thought it was funny. But I'm still excited to see how this goes. Ren Loco.
My style is loco, Yoko Ono manic vocal. I'm not your uncle, I'm anti-social. Postal, danger to the world, I've gone global. Schizophrenic madness, put myself in a chokehold. Ho-ho, yeah bro, tasty like a Rolo. Spiritual being, yes I'm holy like a polo. You know, you can set this song as your ringtone. Lord of the ring, you could be Frodo. Gimli, I'ma take this rhythm and I smoke it like a chimney. I'm a punk rocker, sucker, no I'm not an indie. Kiddie with a bindi, yes I will be in the shed. Taking my meds, I slice up beats like a knife through bread. When I go bowling, I use decapitated heads. I lose brains in the lane, so they call me miscellaneous. I'm the type of kid who makes cotton wool dangerous. I'm trying hard not to lose my mind, boy. I see stars when I close my eyes, boy. I try to keep this beast inside, boy. But I'm close to the edge and I might lose my head, so I guess you better hide. Is my
So let's pause it right there real quick. I like it. It's got a good little beat. Not my type of song though. But it's Still got a good little beat though. I'm enjoying it, enjoying the rhymes. And it's Ren. I know he can do a whole lot more than that. But yeah, I'm still enjoying that, even though it's not my normal type of song. I don't know that it's something I would actively seek out at this point. But let's get back to it and see how the rest of this goes.
But I'm close to the edge and I might lose my head, so I guess you better hide. My style is manic, close to the boil volcanic. I watch so much Scarface, I think I'm Hispanic. Okay, don't make me gay, loco on USA. Putos, I bust a cap, watch me get messy.
You better watch that saying he's Hispanic, you might get deported.
I'm so open-minded that my eyes can't close. Doctor, doctor, give me some smiles. A 20-pack of Valium, numb for a while. Flow like the Nile, evil crocodile. I've got the local zoo saved on speed dial. Funky, I spent a bit of time with the monkeys. I gave one a Valium, now he's a junkie. Humpty Dumpty, he fell down. All the king's horses were stomped somehow. Of course all the horses were stomped. Horses don't even have opposable thumbs. I'm trying to...
So pause again real quick. I'm thinking that this song is tied to his Lyme disease, and the horses are stumped, being the doctors are stumped, and saying that they don't have opposable thumbs. They're basically jackasses. But let's get back to here.
Horses were stomped. Horses don't even have opposable thumbs. I'm trying not to lose my mind. Avoid. I see stars when I close my eyes. Avoid. I try to keep this beast inside. Avoid. But I'm close to the edge and I might lose my head, so I guess you better hide. Start juttering, I'm stuttering, buttering words like flora. Edible, spreadable, style glow like aurora. Northern light, ignite the night tonight. Excite the mic, right like a viper bite. It's just my venom, it's Renan, my lucky number 7. I don't follow fashion, so I'm wearing double denim. Mel Gibson crazy, my mind's a lethal weapon. Got kicked out the fruit store for grabbing Uggles melons. I get on with a baseball bat type force a harpoon. I'm knocking you for 6 when I hit with a beat, with a bang, with a boom. I'ma fly out this room, I'ma take off to the moon. I'ma rip when I spit, when I bite my lip, and I sick when I bust a move like yes sir. I'ma take this microphone and make some acapella music for your eardrums. It's vocal like a texture. Stack it up like bricks, yes I'm stacking up the texture. I bring the vibes right into the sector. I'm trying hard not to lose my mind. Whoa. I see stars when I close my eyes. Whoa. I try to keep this beast inside. Whoa. But I'm close to the edge and I might lose my head, so I guess you better hide.
And that was Ren. Loco. It started off, I didn't really, I mean, it was nice, but it wasn't great, in my opinion. As I got into it and as I started to equate it more toward his eventual diagnosis with Lyme's, I believe it was, it started to ring a little truer, ring a little closer to home. Excuse me. Just because, my whole thing in the diagnosis with MS, trying to figure out how to explain your symptoms or what was going on with you so the doctors actually understood. Because I know when I started having what I would imagine would be symptoms, my arm would itch ridiculously under the skin to where scratching it wouldn't work. The only thing that I could do to get it to stop itching would be submerging my forearm, the part that was itching, into as hot of water as I could tolerate. Even then, once I got the scratch itching to stop, I had to be careful when I dried it off, just because the towel or even a cold breeze could set it off to itching again. I mean, I had one doctor tell me it was carpal tunnel syndrome, and he offered to schedule the surgery to rectify that, which I did not do, which I'm glad I didn't, because no telling what that would have done. But yeah, so I definitely see how this could go with his Lyme's diagnosis and his frustration with that. But once I started to get that connection, it started to really vibe with me. So yeah, it took a little while. Definitely, if I did not know about his issues with the diagnosis and getting diagnosed, it probably would not have been something that I really enjoyed. So it's definitely not for somebody. I definitely would not recommend this being the first song anybody listens to for Ren. Um, or at least, well, no, at least I just wouldn't recommend this being their first song. Only after they've been educated in Ren's struggles with his diagnosis and everything else, would I then recommend that. So thank you to whoever recommended this, and I'm thankful for the wheel gods for not having it come up sooner. But I did enjoy this. So I think that's going to do it for today. Stick around and we'll get to pick next week's song. All right, see you guys on the other side. All right, I'm back and we've got the picker wheel pulled up here. So let's give it a spin and see who we've got next week. Spin, spin, spin. And we've got Beyonce with the Dixie Chicks. Daddy Lessons at the CMAs. Let me see if I've got a sub wheel for Beyonce. I don't think I do. Oh, I do have a sub wheel. Okay. I do have a sub wheel for Beyonce. We will do the Dixie Chicks. Or her with the Dixie Chicks. Because that's what I had. Do I have an extra little wheel for Beyonce? I do have a different wheel for Beyonce, or a selection for Beyonce. So she was on there for twice. So we will do next week Beyonce and the Dixie Chicks. Daddy Lessons live at the CMAs. All right, see you guys in this or next week. Y'all have a good one. Stay safe, and I'll see you then.